Hey you guys, it is Crystal Lopez here from crystalandcomp.com. How are you doing? I hope you are having an amazing day. All right.
And I'm Lenny, her sidekick.
Lenny the sidekick. So guess what we're doing today? It has been on my list for a couple of years. I've been looking into the Berkey water system, and it's a water purification system. I've looked into it multiple times. One of the times that I was really close to buying, they actually were sold out of the size that I wanted. So then we ended up getting the filtration system that we picked up at Costco that goes under your sink, and you've got an extra little spigot next to your traditional faucet. We put that in right at a year ago, and after about 9 months, it started leaking.
Because they sell like a sub connections, like they're not metal, they're plastic, it's cheap.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But it has good filtration on it.
It did seem to have good filtration. I agree with you there. But we had family in town in September, October, and it started leaking, and we disconnected it and have not reconnected it, and I just don't even want to mess with it. I hate that it takes up the space under my cabinet. I'm sick of it. And I have read so many great reviews about the Berkey that I know that it is one of the top filtration systems that you can buy.
It's the ultimate, it says.
It is, right. Well,
in water purification.
Even not only do they claim to be the ultimate, but all of the reports that I've seen that show how well it purifies the water all claim that it is the ultimate. So it was delivered. I actually ordered it through their Amazon. They have a shop on Amazon, so I ordered it there. I ordered the, what size did I get? It's the 3.25 gallon, but it's called the Royal Berkey. They have different names depending on the size.
Different sizes, yes.
Mm-hmm, right. So in this box should be everything that I need to get going, but then I also ordered additionally these filters here, which are for fluoride and arsenic. So we will add those as well.
Planning on...
We are in San Antonio. San Antonio has, in my opinion, it's not great water.
It is good water. It is good water. It's aquifer water. It's just hard.
It's hard. It's full of, is it lime? And people get kidney stones like crazy.
And things like that. So you see a lot of minerals in the water.
Yes. So we're going to unbox this. Honestly, I was a little shocked at the size of the box. I was expecting it to be this huge box because this is a very big filtration system, and I have a friend that has one. I know that it was big and took up a lot of space. All the pictures that I see online, it takes up quite a bit of space on your countertop. So,
well, what I like about this thing is it eradicates the fluoride in the water. Mm-hmm. And some of the cities, they have fluoride in it. I don't think San Antonio does, but it has fluoride in most of these other cities.
Yeah.
And it's really not good for you. Good for your teeth, but it's not good for your
So we're going to, I'm going to show you, hopefully everything is in this box. This is not a very big box, but you know, what's interesting is I did not know that they were from Texas, number one. And number two, I didn't know that they were from Hurst, Texas, is where they are the main Berkey. When you look up where's Berkey from, that's where we moved here from. When we moved to San Antonio was Hurst, Texas. So
don't brag, it's a small city.
There's a kid. I spy a kid.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy because I had no idea that we were that close to Berkey's. Anyway, all right, I'm going to show you what this looks like. We're going to take it apart, and one of our teenagers is going to be very, very happy that we finally have purified water again, or I guess it's water purification.
What I like about it is stainless steel. It looks beautiful.
Yes. So let's get started. Hold on one second.
Let's get started.
Let me show you what we've got here. All right, so here is the box that it came in. This actually looks like beautiful Texas hill country in the background. All right, so here we go, just unboxing everything. Let me tell you, if you're wanting a quick, fast video, like you are trying to figure out really quick in a 5-minute video how to put together your Berkey, this is not a quick, concise video at all. We did not read directions. We are really, really good at not reading directions. And so this process did not go as smooth for us as it would have gone had we followed directions. But if you are trying to figure out what to expect, why your system is not releasing enough water, what happens when you don't prime well, why is priming so important, this is the video for you. I will tell you, we love this Berkey. We are so glad that we bought it, but I do wish that we would have done a better job reading all of the directions from beginning to end. So the one that we bought, we purchased the glass view thing that goes on the outside so that we can see how much water it has in it. And honestly, I can't imagine at this point not having it, because I know at all times how much water is in there. And then these are all the little pieces and parts, trinkets that go with this. And I'll tell you at the end when we were done, because I was really concerned that we were going to need some of these parts and pieces again. I just put everything that was left over in a Ziploc gallon bag and stored them away so that I have them for later should I need them, like for priming again or whatever. Everything was in that one box. I did clean all of the metal pieces, the part that the water will be running through and the part that the water is held in. I went ahead and cleaned those with warm soapy water and rinsed them out really well, just because this stuff probably came from a factory and I want to make sure that it's all nice and clean. So then from there, we started assembling things. So this is that view, I don't know, water view filter. No, not a filter, water view looker thing. I don't know what you call it, but it is actually the spigot as well. So it has the glass tube that goes up and it holds a little ball in it and it tells you how much water's in there, but it's all attached to the spigot that the water comes out of. So there's that. And then you've got this ring that goes on the bottom so that you have to think, this is I think it's 3.25 gallon stainless steel water holding mechanism. And you don't want for somebody to be able to just push at it and it goes sliding across the counter or wherever you've got it at, wherever you're storing it at. So that rubber base on the bottom really is very helpful for keeping it from sliding anywhere or accidentally being knocked over by a kid or what have you. So very important, and it comes with that. All of that you see there comes with it, except for those white filters, and those are the arsenic and fluoride filters that we did pay extra for. It comes with 2 black filters, which are your black Berkey filters, and you can there is space for up to 4 black Berkey filters on this particular size that I bought. So if you wanted, you could buy 4 of them and then it would filter your water even quicker. But now we're used to it. We know how long it's going to take for it to filter through the water. So the water starts in the top and then it filters its way down. And I mean, we know how it doesn't take all day. Once you get this going and you get it priming, It's just a matter of time for the water to filter through, but you can make it go faster if you have more filters, if you have more of the black filters. So if you're not going to do 4 black filters and you're just going to do the 2 that it comes with, then you're going to basically block off those. You're going to block off 2 of these areas with these little plastic pieces that it gives you, so that dirty water doesn't fall down into your clean water. Does that make sense? And then you're going to use the other 2 holes that are left to run your black filters. And then you're going to attach these white filters to the bottom of the black filters if you're using the white filters. So we'll show you how to do that in a minute. It also comes with these, it gives you 2 different options for priming. You can use this blue thing that attaches to the top, or you can use this like foamy fake wood looking, like almost like a really thick foam washer that you can use. Either one. We had the hardest time with priming because there just wasn't enough force coming out of our sink. So you can see he's using the little washer looking one and I'm using the blue one. This was the hardest part. We must have worked on this for, I don't know, 30 minutes, maybe longer. And it was kind of frustrating, and we didn't really know what it would look like when it was fully primed. And we're like, I don't know, it looks like water's going in there. But when you have a good prime, yeah, we're really annoyed. When you have a good prime, the water is going to be coming out the sides of that filter. So we end up eventually getting a good prime, and we'll tell you what that looks like in just, or when that was in just a bit throughout the video. But here is us trying really hard and hoping and praying that we're doing it right. Okay, so just to kind of give you an idea of what we're doing here, the black Berkey filter is already inside, and that's what we're connecting this to. We're now connecting the white Berkey filter to the end of the black Berkey filter. Does that make sense? So where his arm is, that's inside where the water is actually going to go through to be filtered, and that's where the black filter is. And then attached to the bottom of the black filter is the white filter if you're using the white ones. There you go. Did you see that? And then you've blocked off the leftover holes so that the dirty water doesn't come through. Or you can put more filters there, okay? And then you connect the 2 pieces together just like this. So bottom piece has the rubber thing on the bottom, and then it has the spigot attached that has the viewer on it. And then the top piece has your filters that are connected. Now we're testing them to see if water is running through. So they also give you some red dye, and you can run red dye water through it, and it should give you clear water. We did not run the red dye through it because we couldn't get the things to work because we didn't properly prime. So you'll see one of these sides is primed because the water is coming out in the jar. Did you see that? The other side, either the black or the white one, is not primed properly. But at this point, we don't know what we don't know, and we don't know what we're doing. So, and you'll see here that that water is real murky. That is normal for, I think it's the white filters, the arsenic and fluoride, that are letting off like a cloudy residue the first cycle. So once you let you're going to fill this thing up and let the water cycle through 1 or 2 times even, and dump that water out, or I don't know, water your plants outside with it. And then you can begin to filter it and drink it after you cycle through 1 or 2 cycles of water that you kind of throw out. But we're trying to see here if we've done this right. We don't know what to expect. We don't know how long it's going to take for everything to come through. We don't really know what we're doing. And now we're deciding to look at the directions.
That's when you're doing the red dye test.
I see, yeah.
Yep.
I don't really get it, but okay. So we've had some trouble with the priming, but I think Lenny's figuring it out. We think that maybe the kitchen sink, the way that our faucet is, it doesn't allow you to have a real great steady stream of water because of that faucet head. So we filled it up and let it stay for quite a few hours, and the water hardly any went through. So there's definitely a priming issue. We did not prime these we didn't prime them as well as we thought we did. So we're using a different faucet in one of the bathrooms actually to try to prime them. These are officially primed well. They're doing as they should, and now we just got to get the black ones. This is the arsenic and fluoride, and then this is the black Berkey filter that all of them use these, and then these are the add-ons. So, all right, we'll keep you posted how round 2 goes. Okay.
Thank you.
So now we know that it's working.
What is it, CFL? Thank you so much.
Oh, he thinks
And
it's the
remember,
Stanley Cup.
remember the Stanley Cup?
You want to know how we know it's working? Do you hear this? Can you hear the water dripping? And hopefully this little thing will start moving.
We won. This is our trophy.
He thinks this is his Stanley Cup. He's so funny. It is not the Stanley Cup. You're a nut.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Okay, can you do the
Can I?
thing?
Can I?
You? Yeah.
Okay.
You take
Ladies
the
and gentlemen, we have water. And for the Spanish-speaking people, agua. Maybe not. Nothing.
We have nothing. We can hear it. We hear
What's
it.
going
What
on?
is it doing?
Oh my gosh, let there be water. Are you kidding me? Did we do something wrong? No.
I mean,
I hear it unless it's going somewhere
we
else.
do hear it.
Is this a magic trick?
Maybe
put
it's
water
just
in here?
not going enough. Here, let's look in here.
Sure it is.
Maybe it has to reach a certain point before it lets water out.
We have water here. No, maybe if I lean it forward.
I wouldn't do that. Oh, okay. So it's just not enough yet to reach the dispenser part. Okay, let's see how clear it is.
It's water, it's clear. Ladies and gentlemen, this is quite a bit of water. But they say the first round of water,
To throw it out.
supposed to throw it out
Yeah.
and not drink it. But what I'll recommend you doing is feeding your plants.
Oh yeah, you
water.
could.
I don't think we have many plants.
We
but
have plants. What am I stepping on? How does it smell?
like water. I'm glad it doesn't smell like toilet water. I'd be in trouble. But it smells like water.
Oh my
What does water smell like?
I don't know.
Nothing.
All right.
Nothingness.
Nothing. It smells like nothingness. Let me smell.
Like spring water.
It's clear.
You sure? It's
Let me
clear.
smell it. Yep, smells like water.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll keep you posted.
Or whiskey.
Moonshine?
Moonshine.
Is it moonshine?
Maybe we made our own distillery. Sweet.
Okay, so I thought that's what you were going to say when you were like, you know what this reminds me of? I thought you were going to say a distillery thing, but instead you said the Stanley Cup. I'm like,
But it
what?
does. That's how the Stanley Cup. It's a little higher, has a little more tiers. We could turn it this way instead. I have like.
I can't with you. I can't. I can't.
Oh well.
I cannot. All right, we'll keep you guys posted. Day 72 of installing our Berkey water filter.
Hey, I'm already thinking about things that we could do to have an automatic floating device to make it fill up by
Don't
itself.
alter it. Just leave it like it is.
Also, we could probably put certain amount of tubes in here, stainless steel, and add refrigeration and make it cool by putting a little pump and maybe even ice on the side.
No.
Or we could turn around and put this in another, like a, I don't know, plastic thing. Make this come out and then fill the plastic with ice because this is stainless steel. This will make the water cold, and then we just have this sticking out.
How about we just leave it like it is?
Oh. Or we could just leave it the way it is.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I like that.
Happy life, right?
That's right. You're learning. All right, so we have cycled through another round. And look, the little gauging, like fill ball is way up here. This is full of water. And this is our second round of water, which means at this point, everything should be nice and clean. Like everything's been passed through. Filters should be completely good to go to give us our best purified water. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. We did it. We did it. Can't wait to drink it. Okay, my biggest takeaways are prime well. That is important. Number 2, read the directions. We did not do the best job reading the directions. We always think we can do it without the directions. And then just fill as you go. So if, we use this for us for drinking, we use it for cooking, we use it for pets. It has been fantastic. We are like 2 weeks into using it now, and it has been great. My biggest suggestion is to fill as you go. So if I get enough water out to fill up the coffee machine, then I refill it right then with that much water. I just grab a big measuring cup, like a 4-cup or 8-cup measuring cup, and fill it up with water. If we water the dogs with it, then we add back about how much we took. Those really are my best suggestions for you. I've also been keeping these jars nearby, and we use one to fill, and then the kids will use the other one to do like the dogs' water bowls and all that. Anyway, we're loving it. We're loving it. Find a good place to put it in your kitchen too that's out of the way. That's another great tip. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.